Good afternoon, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utrenaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of August the 26th to September the 1st, 2024. Now, this week is has similar properties spiritually, numerologically, to the Lionsgate portal, which occurred on August the 8th, 2024, which had an 888 date. Now, August 26th, when I'm recording it today, is also an 888 day, and I'm giving this whole week and the same energy because we're going to be shuffling it based on the numerological aspects of this date. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 24. When you break that down even further, it is 6. So that's how many times I'm shuffling the cards today for you, Cancer. I apologize for the lateness or like my absence on YouTube. I have been going through quite a bit of a spiritual transformation myself, and a lot of stuff has been kind of happening in my life, and so I appreciate your patience and your grace in your understanding. Okay, let's dive right into the reading here. The first column that I'm going to be pulling is passing energies. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, feeling victorious, perhaps people being jealous of you. We have the Ace of Wands, having started something new and you've been successful with it, and yeah, you're leveling up. So this is all in the passing energy here. Okay, so you're definitely on your high horse when you deserve it. You've been working very hard on something, on launching something new. Something in your life had collapsed a while back, perhaps, and you're trying to build something new of sound structure. And when things collapse, it's the perfect time to build something new. Now, because of you are leveling up here with the Pope, with the Hierophant. We'll get into that a little bit more, and you have been feeling quite blessed. There are some jealous people around you, so keep your head up and don't worry about them, okay? We'll get more into each individual card a little bit later once I have all the other cards here for you. In the column that represents your current energies for the week, we have the moon. Okay, we just had a full moon in Aquarius, which was really intense for me. I don't know about you, but it was really intense for me. So we're integrating primal aspects of ourselves and the more domesticated part, our shadow and light selves. You're getting lots of downloads right now from the solar energy, the solar radiation coming in. You're developing, maybe your dreams are quite vivid at the moment as well, and you're being encouraged to keep going through any obstacles and keep going towards your goals. Now, we also have a new moon happening on the 2nd, so that's the day after this reading ends. So that might be pertinent for you to know as well. Maybe you want to put some intentions, do a little ritual, set some intentions on to help you during this process. You're also being encouraged here to rest and recuperate this week. You have been doing a lot of work, and leveling up is not easy. So you definitely want to rest and recuperate. We do have some blessings coming in here as well. You want to make sure you're eating well, keeping yourself well hydrated, and utilizing really healthy coping strategies for any stress that you do have. I will share with you that during this time when I was off of YouTube here, I wasn't making videos and I wasn't working out or going to yoga either. And that really affected me negatively, and I won't ever do that again. Because old coping strategies had started coming up that I haven't used in a long time, and I don't want to go there, right? So utilize good coping strategies to help guide you through any obstacles and stresses that you might be going through. And, we do have the Pope here. The Pope we'll get into this a little bit later, but the Pope he's bestowing up blessings upon these initiates here, okay? And then with this card as well, you have like a Pope here too, bestowing blessings upon here. So even while you're resting, okay, I know I said I would get all the cards first, but I just want to say this. Even while you're resting, while you're sleeping, and you're still getting all these downloads here from the moon and from like the luminaries, okay, and other planets. So you're going through a major transformation right now, I think spiritually too, okay, because the Hierophant is the intermediary between the gods and earth. So definitely something to keep in mind. There's a lot of the Schumann resonance is really high. We're getting a lot of uh, like energy from out there that's helping us in our ascension process. And so it can be quite tiring. Can affect a lot of people's skin. It can you can be sleepless at some nights. You might feel exhausted and want to sleep a lot. You might have certain urges to eat certain foods. I would just listen to your body right now. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to do something else, then do something else. But just make sure that you're not avoiding dealing with things, and you're utilizing good coping strategies. So, like if you're exhausted, I would um, sleep and rest. But if you're doing it to avoid stuff, then that's not a good coping strategy. So just trying to know the difference between the two of listening to your body and being avoidant, utilizing avoidant behaviors. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this might be a tiring time for you right now. I think you're going through a major spiritual transformation here, and you might be even developing some different psychic abilities and extrasensory abilities. You're changing on a DNA level here, based off of the like all the coding that's coming in from space. Okay, so definitely take time if you need it so that you can tap into your internal reserve of strength when the need arises. For up and coming energies, we have the Magician. So you are definitely powerful manifester right now. And with the moon card here right beside the Magician, like I said before, I would really encourage you to do a ritual perhaps during the new moon that's happening on the 2nd of September. um, I think that might be a very powerful time for you to do that. And new moons are really good for setting intentions. Full moons are more is more prone and more powerful for people to purge things that do not serve them, letting go of things, cutting attachments and stuff like that, because the moon has reached its culmination point. It's reached the fullest it would get, and then so it's time to purge, right? And then that's why a lot of women they have their periods around this time, because they are purging things right out of their body. So and then the new moon would be a time where you set intentions. Okay, you can do both at the same time, but it's just a little bit more powerful during this time. Yep. And we have the Page of Cups, another indication that you are manifesting something. You're being very victorious. You're becoming quite strong at this. So be mindful of your words at this point, okay, Cancer, because your words are very powerful. They carry a vibrational frequency that attracts like. Okay, so if you're talking negatively about yourself all the time, if you're saying that nothing ever works out for you, this is what you're going to be focusing on, and this is what you're going to be attracting more of. Okay, but if you start your day with gratitude, even if it feels like you're faking it right now, this is a perfect way to help you out of any depression as well, is to start your day off with affirmations. You might not believe them at first. You might say, I'm beautiful in the mirror. I'm a strong person. I can get whatever I want. I am bold. I am assertive. I'm kind. I am loving. And I am loved. And I'm deserving of love. I'm deserving of the best life. I'm abundant. And I am a magnet for money. Okay. These are things that and then you're reprogramming your mind. Okay, and then you're going to start seeing the world differently. So we're going to get into it a little bit later when I go through each of the cards here. But the Page of Cups, he's manifested this fish in his cup here with his words and his imagination. And so this is what you're doing. This is with the Magician card right underneath. Okay. So, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. You are manifesting something that other people are noticing. Okay, and then we go from here. This is the foundation. So they are making something. The Three of Pentacles is about you're very skilled at something here, Cancer, and people are noticing it. You're building something of structure, right? We have the Ace of Wands. This is what you're building. You're building something new, and you're very skilled at it, and you're building the foundation of the rest of your life, and people are noticing, people are going to start wanting to work with you. And we go up here, the blessing, and yes, you're very victorious, but there are people that are jealous of you too because of what you're accomplishing right now. Don't let them sway you. That is more a reflection of them than it is of you. You deserve to sit on this high horse, my dear Cancer. Okay, just be humble about it. You don't need to be a dick, right? I'm not saying that you are, right? But sometimes things can get a little bit too egotistical when we get really good at something. Just remember that everyone's a person, everyone deserves respect. And but you are more than well, you're more than able to relish in your accomplishments. Should be proud of yourself. Okay, don't worry about other people, right? Don't bring yourself down to their vibrational frequency. Okay. In the next column, we have messages from your spirit team, your higher self, or your spirit guides, the universe. Oops. Sorry about that. Let's keep moving. So you do have a decision that you're going to be having to make here. There is something new that is on the horizon, and it is about something that you are working on here, because we have the Ace of Wands here, and then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the lesser interpretation of the Knight of Wands, who is the builder of the tarot. Okay, and you are definitely protected from risk here. But there is some sort of decision that you need to make, and you're being encouraged to think outside the box about this. Nothing is black and white, and we have a moon again that's standing out to me. So definitely take advantage of the moon to help maybe do some meditations during this time. If you need to make a decision on a choice or like a path that you need to take, because the answer is most likely lying in the gray. It's a lot of people think that things are black and white. It's this or that thinking, where there is a new island and you have to come up with a new method. Okay, that's going to help you on this building process, and you're being encouraged to just follow your heart during this time as well. Okay, and really listen to your intuition. All right, so let's get then to the cards a little bit more in depth. I don't actually think I need to be doing this, but you know what? We're all learning here. So, okay. So the Six of Wands, like I said, he has just gone to war. Okay, this is in your passing energy here, right? He's just gone to war. So maybe there has been some troubling times in your recent past, and he won the battle, okay? And now they're having a parade for him in his hometown. And so he's sitting on his high horse, he's being celebrated, okay, which you should be doing, because you should be very proud of yourself for how far you've come, my dear Cancer. And there is a gentleman here, if you see, that he's not too happy that this guy's getting all of the attention. So this is what I was talking about with this person being jealous, okay? There's some people being jealous here. But like I said, you're being celebrated, okay? This is you here. You're on a pedestal. You're on a high horse. And they're in the basement of a church or building, which signifies the foundation of your life. And you're building something maybe in the community or for yourself. You're obviously building something new here. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands here. And people are wanting to work with you. This can be even affecting your community as well. Okay, because the Hierophant is the Pope. He's the leader of the community, right? So you might be stepping up, you might be leveling up to a more predominant position in your community, in your place of employment here, or in your circle, all right? And people want to work with you now. They see you're skilled, and you're quite literally on a high horse or on a pedestal. Not everyone's going to like it, but it doesn't matter, okay? You're not here to please people. You are here to fulfill your mission. You're here to elevate in consciousness. And each one of us has our own life path. You are excelling on it. And if people don't like that, that's more of a reflection of where they are on their journey. So allow them to be there with respect, and just let them be themselves. You don't need to acknowledge it, and you don't need to take it in. Okay. So we have here the polka dots as well. So just in your journey, just be mindful that you need to have more fun. Polka dots in the tarot indicate that you do your work and everything like that, but make sure that you are balancing yourself out with having some fun and enjoying your life too, because all work and no play make Jack a dull boy, right? And life is not all about working. We're not here to work for other people for 50 hours a week, see our family just a little bit, and die at the end, right? This is not life. We are retraining we are awakening into this, right? And this is just because this is how the world is structured right now doesn't mean that this is how it is supposed to be, right? And so this is like the indication here that you're building something new. The Ace of Wands, you're building something new with passion, with drive, with vigor, with impetuous energy. Okay, and this is in the same row. This is the builder of the tarot. And you see how there's salamanders here. This means that you're protected from risk. This is not dumb risk. This is calculated risk. You're not going to put all your life savings in a stock that someone on YouTube told you to do. You're going to jump off a cliff because the universe is protecting you. This is calculated risk. So if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you're opening up your own business, right? You're building something of quality here, right? And you're leveling up. You see all the 3 levels here on the Pope's crown? This is indicative of the novice, the apprentice, and the master. And this is what some of you are going to be on different levels here. This is general reading, right? But you are moving up. You are moving up the ladder of your life. Don't compare yourself to other people. This is about you. Where have you been? How far have you come in the last month, in the last year, in the last 5 years? This is why you should feel very proud of yourself. Okay? Keep going on this journey of yours. This is going to prove to be very fruitful because you're following your heart. Okay. And here is the blessings, like I was mentioning before, he's bestowing here on the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a card that illustrates the sign Taurus. So, Taurus is about money, about finances, about security and structure, and building the foundation of your life, and living in this 3D realm, right? So this is something that you're building in the 3D, and but you're also spiritual at the same time. The Pope is spiritual. The Pope is the intermediary between the heavens and the earth. So you definitely are developing some spiritual components to yourself. This is the Moon as well, okay? The Moon can be about dreams, but like I said, you're getting lots of downloads right now. Okay, you're getting lots of downloads right now, and you are elevating in consciousness. You're going through some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of spiritual transformation. And you see this path here, that this is like the mountains here illustrate your goals, and these ominous pillars here indicate obstacles. You need to just keep going. Despite any obstacles here, you need to keep going. Like I said, you are protected from risk. Despite how hard it might be to pursue this endeavor that you are doing with respects to some sort of entrepreneurship or a job that you are going to, or just like it could even be a spiritual practice or some side hustle or something like that, you need to keep going. Okay, break through the resistance. Right? You need to stay strong. And there's a lot of stuff a lot of truths that might be coming out here that might be hidden. And I feel like some things are actually coming out to you. I would pay a lot of attention to your dreams right now. Okay, with the Moon and this card here, the Four of Swords. So this is a card about rest and recuperation, but I'm really seeing here that you some things might be coming up in your dreams. You might want to keep a dream journal beside your bed. A lot of symbolisms might be coming up in your dreams that can help guide you forward, that can help manifest a reality for you here, for yourself. And just the strength card, I believe, is like you're going into your eternal reserves of strength. You've been doing a lot of internal work. Okay, you see how she is taming the lion here. No one would ever put their hand inside a lion's mouth unless they've tamed them, unless they've controlled. This is symbolism with respects to your internal state. Okay, so you have been doing a lot of healing here. Now, the magician is pointing down to this card. So the way that it looks on my table is like this, okay? So you are manifesting this, whatever it is that you're building, you with your hard work, with your intentions, with your integration of your healing. This, it's all coming together for you now, my dear Cancer. Okay, we have here the Page of Cups as well. The Page of Cups, he's manifested this fish in his cup with his imagination and with his words. And that's what I'm saying to you, my dear Cancer, that your words are very powerful right now. You're carrying all of the characteristics of the suits, the wands, the passion, the drive, the ingenuity, the energy, the spirituality, and the mysticism and the occult knowledge from the cups. You're integrating the groundedness and the hard work that Taurus and like all the other earth signs put forth, and the logic and reason and practicality of the swords. These are all coming together for you because of the healing work that you've done. You're elevating in consciousness, and now you're able to focus on the 3D realm and how to build something now, because you're not too hyper focused on what's going on in your mind and in your heart. Okay, and then there is a decision that you need to make. So maybe, and I was saying with the moon as well, because the moon is here too. Maybe do a little bit of meditation. Ask your higher self, ask your spirit team to help you, give you signs, and it might not, like you might. So this lady is blindfolded here, right? So you need to turn internal, do some meditation. She's been sitting where she's always been. Okay, she's crossing herself off here from being hurt. Okay, but you are protected from risk, right? With these salamanders. So do your research and take the risk that is calculated to help you move forward with this project. You need to get to the new island here. Okay, so think outside of the box on how you're going to get moving, but you need to get moving. And you're being encouraged here to follow your heart, follow your intuition, cherish things that are important to you and follow that. Don't follow what anybody else says. Follow what your heart is telling you. Okay, we're going to end off here with an animal oracle card. Okay. And yes, it's quite a long video, but I haven't spoken to you guys in quite a long time, and I'm learning this new format here, so it's a little bit different. There's more cards than what I was pulling for everyone before, so see how it goes, right? Just gotta keep trying. So here we are. We got the Cougar, being assertive. Here we go. All right. In silence, you find power, right? That's that meditation right there, right? Claim your leadership role and take action. You're leveling up. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. There's the lead, like the strength card, right? The noble cougar, also called mountain lion or puma, is a totem of courage and confidence. Cougar is a formidable protector who will teach you to observe from the shadows and see the truth in silence. Your intuition, hunches, and knowing will be enhanced by your cougar totem. You will sense threats and avoid them. You are capable of seeing and securing sanctuary and abundance. Cougar people are often leaders with keen and decisive minds. You know how to inspire others, complete tasks, and set new goals. You may not be close to a lot of people, but you are a great encourager and loving friend to your inner circle. If Cougar is new to your life, it means you're coming into your power. It could also mean it is time to take a leap of faith and go for your desires. You are protected. Opportunities are at hand. With Cougar by your side, you will know better how to set boundaries and protect your precious energy and time so you can pay attention to what really matters. With powerful Puma, you will have grace, passion, and purpose. Some things to keep in mind are, have you been losing your temper and lashing out? You need some time alone. Are you leaving things unfinished? Are you spending enough time in nature to regenerate your strength? Refocus and try again. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Cancer, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am so grateful for all of the energy you brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.